transport platform's route is blocked by rubble. Partner, help buy us some time.
Blocking the path has been cleared.
Good job. Now we can get off the mountain. Black Tide creature. At Dawn Cloud. Oh. The people in the city. We must find out where they've reached the city from. Cribbin, please hold on till we get back.
It doesn't look great down there.
Anyone who dares stand in our way will get a taste of Dawnmaker's passion.
Could it be plot armor?
Over there! Kefali's core flame is being kept in the center of the council. We must retrieve it and bring it back to—
You mean?
Right. Worst case scenario. We need to be prepared to return Kefali's core if the end is indeed upon us. Apologies. But I'm afraid there's no room.
Oh, worst. Thanks for And yeah, I know.
Did she make it?
Her will to heal the world is so strong. We'll definitely sense it if she succeeded.
Oh, Skyfather Kefali, please forgive these ignorant and lowly children of humanity. They are so utterly naive that they think this blood-red sky and the raging
Kindness.
Lord, why don't you join me in praying to the benevolent Kefali? Cast your eyes on this ravaged land.
We should not waste our time on a pitiful madwoman.
Dunham is right. My sword yearns to end your pathetic life. But to a cornered dog like you, the most deserving punishment is to personal only then. Will you truly know?
Fulfill your mission. Kefali's core flame is long lost to the winds. How will you—
Lost to the winds?
She's gone completely mad. To the point where she's just— For the longest time, Kefali's core flame has been— No. There's no need. Professor Anaxa taught me more than just what was in the textbooks. During his time at Dawn Cloud, I still remember the words he used. All-knowing Father who bears the world, please share a glimpse. Cast down the Titan's fire that hangs at the pinnacle of the world, for your devout creations to behold. It worked. One step left to undo its arcane seal.
did it!
Take the core flame and... Don't hunger.
I've used up all the spirit water I brought, just now, after we left the Eye of Twilight.
Is this also a result of the Black Tide?
You all thought I completely lost my mind. If the core flame was never tampered, you all think.
Calm down.
I'll do my job. Need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
There's no need to worry about the core flame's whereabouts.
No need to worry, but...
Before setting off to defeat Aquila, I entrusted Miss Cipher with the task of... If the core flame isn't here, that means she must have done something to it. We just have to focus on getting to the vortex of Genesis.
But if she wasn't...
Friends, we have no choice other. If the nearest ritual basin is 10,000 paces, if she doesn't show up, we will keep going. 3, 4, 5,000 until she shows up in front.
I understand, at least to this day.
She will be no exception. But before that, we must...
Grace.
May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore clear skies. Once more, I've been healed. Awesome! I will guide with the Rainbow Bridge. Everyone's been waiting for it. I've been healed. Awesome!
Blade in flight! Practice is over. Swords descend!
See you later, everyone! You stepped out of line. Do your worst, Master Fox. I decide the rules of the game. The complete...
Time for some sword play. Strike with heart.
The game is fixed. May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore clear skies. Once more,
Breathe easy again.
the future will be bright.
Blade in flight!
By the Phantom Moon, I'll vanquish you! You stepped out of line.
It's done.
Fine.
Perhaps. As a cleaner. Let's go.
Everyone, can we run faster?
Flame Weaver.
In the end, at least. I agree. I've been waiting for a chance to face, but not now. If we take the fight, come on. We have to keep running. And
This is hidden passage. We have to use it to cross the Theosphere Lake.
they will catch up to us sooner or later. Keep running. Don't stop.
What in the world happened? How did they?
Is this clones, illusions?
The sky is for this world.
What are they?
The end you seek is... If so, you should be standing alongside the Chrysos heirs. Why do you hinder us?
Dusk has descended at last.
The lack of reason can't be overcome. We shoulder the fates and futures of too many people. We... Leave this to Casters and me.
Over here!
Go! It's too early to relax. The Flame Reaver... I never thought I would leave him alone on the battlefield.
Why Treebe didn't follow us? Does she intend to stay up? Hey, can you...
Protect us. Sky Fathers.
Someone is calling for help.
The black tide creatures are threatening the people. We can't just stand by and watch. That rainbow barrier.
Hyacinth power? Scales. Delve hidden moon. World-class dragon.
Everyone's been waiting for us.
Not fret.
So, how many of my moves can you strike with heart?
Heaven surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
The pinker the hair, the... Do your worst, Master Fox. I decide the rules of the game. You stepped out of line. May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore clear skies once more. I will guide with the Rainbow Bridge. Release the confetti.
Everyone,
Thank you, Lord Finan.
it is someone else who deserves your thanks. This energy feels familiar.
Looks like she...
Citizens, my companions, please, do not step out of...
Miss Hyacinth has also become a demigod, like We understand. We will not leave her protection until you...
I won't. But even if there's no perfect solution, the people in the market must also be suffering. Cortonis! Quick! Let's go check on him! Cortonis! Hang in!
Burning,
You shouldn't be on the front line at your age.
organizing very state descended from the sky.
I fear this is Emphori's.
Go, miracle. One more thing waiting at the fort. Carefully.
Black tide creatures.
Urgent. The situation.
What?
Died. I should have not. Why not?
You've been forging nothing but glory. Farewell. Let us depart.
For battle. But to the final.
Cortolis said that Trinan had news of the core fort. As expected, Miss Cypher did not fail her mission.
The Chrysos Air's baths. And not a soul in here. Those translucent structures.
These buildings, I can feel it. Yes, the tech.
There are no citizens trapped here, nor any. Let's head downstairs. The bath.
The bath's waters are conveying sorrow and despair in ways I can barely comprehend. I'm getting a vague sense of foreboding here.
To us? Don't tell me that Mighty...
No. Finan, take her to the vortex of Genesis.
Dunhun, you.
Don't hesitate, Finan. You still shoulder the mission of the We don't know if the Flame Weaver has any clones up ahead. My friend, stay close to Finan. Amphorians often speak of destiny. The destiny of the Trailblaze is to bind the life and death of every world to our own existence. This isn't farewell. Don't worry. I'll do everything in my power to survive.
Be reset.
Come!
You better keep your word, Dan Heng. You cannot die here.
This flowing water. I can harness its power to purge the filth.
This power.
Even if I were just a passing traveler, I am a nameless, is defend all the hopes.
Follow me.
Lord Finan, finally.
Even in such desperate times,
Finan.
the Flame Reaver is wreaking havoc until I complete the core flame ritual. Under animosity. Several citizens are, though.
Leave this to us, Lord Finan.
All right. As for the two Trailblazers, I'll also leave. My apologies, partner. I prepared for the worst before the fight against Aquila, as long as we defeated Aquila. Lifting. Sorry. I know you must dislike leaving things unfinished. I know this is hard to accept, friend. You and Danhang taught me the spirit of trailblazing. The best decision I ever made in my life was when I followed my intuition and chose to trust you. Danhang told me many stories about the adventures of the Nameless. Two of them left a deep impression on me. Belobog and Penacony. The first story taught me that the fate of a world should be in the hands of its people. And even if the Nameless are willing to risk everything for an unfamiliar world, in the end, you still have to embark on a new journey and go to the next world that needs it, because that's your mission. But in the second story, Danhang told me about the few Nameless who sacrificed their lives for the prison world. I know very well that the two of you are willing to make the same choice for Amphoreans. After hearing those stories, I won't let your journey end here. Somewhere beyond the sky, where Amphoreans have never reached, the prophecy has always remained shrouded in ambiguity. Even if the 12th core flame is returned, no one knows how the Era Nova will manifest before stepping into a fate unknown.
Please, don't worry. Lord Finan has already entrusted Elder Lygus to fix your transport.
Lady Trinan's sentry gate is open on the main street outside Akima's walls.
I'm sorry for making such an unreasonable request of you all. Every one of us has the right to make our own. Then use your choice to open up a new path. Regardless, Danhang is still holding on for his life. One day I hope we will reunite under the constellations. The spirit water at last. Why is nothing? Calm down.
Snowy.
Trinan! I thought you'd be waiting at the...
When Akima's night descended, all the spirit water dried up along with it.
You've always Kefali's core flame.
Yes. Little Syphie protected the core flame well. No one would be able to guess where she stashed it. Bartolos, you can come on out. I don't have to pretend to be a anymore.
Bartolos?
Hey, you better watch your tone, brat. That core flame that the entire world is currently nestled in the depths of my bottomless tummy.
This certainly was.
Huh? Your reaction's too composed. Bartolos, Snowy still doesn't know the truth behind Akima's eternal daylight. Ah, you're right. Woman, you'd better step in. And that girl Cyphera spun a grand lie that deceived all of them for it. She tricked all of you into believing that that giant ball on Kefali's back would cast light over Akila for it. Not just that. She even managed to pull that dumb ascension trial and allowed me, the great Zagreus, to survive. Hey, Brad, you still no reaction from you? Yeah, dang it.
So for the last 1,000 years, what maintained Akima's eternal daylight was not Kefali's miracle, but Cypher's lie. Oh, but now, the lie...
Well, you didn't guess wrong. Cyphera has already passed, and all her lies have scattered to the winds like ash.
But you just said you, Zagreus,
Guess you're not as smart as I thought, Brat. Don't forget, I'm one of the 12, and this core flame in my belly. Is it not the core that maintains a Titan's life and divinity?
So, going to hand the core flame over to her.
Just so. How about it? Let's hear some groveling gratitude.
Why? In the myths, Zagreus was the most cowardly and
Hey, stop slandering me with those fabricated tales. My pursuits are far greater than one measly life. Let me tell you then, my lifelong ambition. Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities, and no matter how one, but with an this is the take the core flame with you, brat. Go finish it. Remember this web. It was the divine.
strife. So those signs deemed as harbingers of calamity.
With this, the spirit water in the holy city has opened.
Farewells.
Snowy.
Don't worry, Trina. Not for every companion who couldn't. I lost my home village, but now that this home is also in danger, I hope that...
Snowy. You've grown into the person Aggie always dreamed of indeed. Because even without the prophecy, and all of us... all shall bid farewell to one. And that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is destiny.
Become the dawn. Deliver.
Burning skies, shattered statues, corpses strewn. To be honest, I was initially skeptical. Screwy.
If that's the case, Herta,
Let's not expand on that topic just yet.
I must admit, even for now, we can only...
No wonder the Garden of Recollection. That big guy over there. The black balls spewing meteors.
Alas, without sufficient suggestion, the immediate...
All right. Stop making... Why not add another...
If time allows, I will also investigate March 7th's whereabouts. Herta, do you hear that? Conclusion. The butterfly has already flapped its wings in moments when a choice
Of course I know. Fate really is a game of dice, Screwy. Who'd have yet? In a forgot... This is an emperor's scepter. That's circle.
This is what the world looked like originally. What are you doing? Answer my question, Larkit.
Ah, another hero has arrived at the vortex. The author of each epic, just like each cycle of the extrapolation, in accordance to their primordial design, ends here. No need to panic, Lord Farnon. I stepped into this space purely for one purpose.
You've never expressed interest in the flame chase journey. An indifferent observer. An anti-Catharan who's neutral till the end.
When that lone swordmaster left everything behind, across 1,000 years of the flame chase journey, I have witnessed... Just as you were all born to shoulder the guidance of the prophecy, I, too, I will become the most loyal reader of the epics, a spectator, though...
The gaze of distance.
One day you will understand. But not now. At this moment, please disregard this observer and finish what you must, Lord Finon.
I once believed that as long as I chased the flames relentlessly, the fog before me would clear, and fate would reveal its truest form. But along the way, they, all who passed, never once received the justice promised by the...
I have perceived. Outside the vortex, the world is collapsing, and the children of humanity are crying. But you, Lord Finon, will bury the old world with that core flame, bringing all things into a gray unknown.
It doesn't matter. This cruel flame-chased journey has made me abandon my fantasies. The future is not a paradise with a gentle west wind, waiting for us to step in. If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I will tear it apart. Usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. Yet this time, will an epic with endless cycles?
Is it you?
Turn a new page.
Of course. This will be a romantic story, like... You think so too, right?
Let me see what's trending today.
Please stay close to us.
We will do everything in our power to clear the path.
There he is.
Quick, we must assist him! We are under Lord Finan's orders. Leave this to me in the Holy City.
Wait, Nemosini. That black-clad swordmaster.
At some point earlier, they suddenly froze in place, like some kind of omen. No! Don't get too close. That thing's black flames are burning hot.
I don't know which demigod graced us with this miracle. Please, come with us.
Fine. Is he going to be alright?
Believe in his resolve to save Akuma.
We can't stay here for long. Lady...
I agree. But Finan, he must... For now, let's get back in contact with the Express and plan...
On that note...
Who's there?
I hope to convey a message to the two nameless.
Mr. Screwlum?
Who are you? Stand...
It's okay, guard. This one is not our enemy.
It has been a while, nameless of the Astral Express. I'm glad I arrived in time to stop that black-clad one from harming you further.
So it was you.
It was fortunate we found you in time. Madam Herta and I were both quite relieved.
You two know this anti-Cathiran? Does he come from the same people as Counselor Lygus?
Don't worry, guard. This gentleman is an ally of the Trailblaze. Would you mind giving us a moment to speak in private?
Of course. We'll wait near...
I fully understand your situation. For now, the only thing I can do is temporarily freeze that black-clad one in place. Time is limited, so I'll keep this brief. The place where you stand, Amphorius, is a world constructed from data and memoria. An experimental field of a certain eon. And now, this isolated sandbox world is rapidly falling into a third path. Destruction.
Destruction.
Conclusion. If Amphorius continues unchecked on this course, a Lord Ravager will complete its evolution and metamorphosis, and emerge from the surging tides. The cosmos as we know it will suffer irreversible consequences. The disaster that this Lord Ravager intends to trigger may be far more severe than the Law Fu's Stellaron crisis, like the Eon of Erudition. Putting aside the complex details of the inferences involved, I have a request to make. For one of you nameless to stay behind on Amphorius, acting as an informant, in order to prevent the wrath of destruction from ravaging the cosmos. This world is enveloped in a firewall that defies explanation, and the flow... However, the accidental crash landing of the express car notwithstanding, both of you were able to successfully land here. There must be some principle behind this. It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world, look at this, if you would. This curio is called a chronocognitive anchor. The two of you may, as long as you carry it with you, your individual data structure will, of course, it is not curio unlimited usage connection, being 2, 1, Intellectron, name 2, Eartha, Miss March, has already been.
Cold. Hold on. Everything's spinning. And I can see webbaboos flying around. But I was literally just talking to Himeko. How did I... That's it! She warned me about this place right before Klipoth glimpsed her. Oh no. Have I accidentally walked onto some weird path? Have I done something crazy without remembering? Hold up. Uh-huh. No way!
Child of remembrance, step forth into the depths of the...
Who's... hey! Cut it out! If you're there, just... hold on.
Cast aside your fears. Step forward.
The voice... No, don't fall for it. They're lying to you. Turn back now. Wait, Master Diviner? From the... Food? I mean, Master Diviner. And you, Miss Messenger.
Good to see you again, March. A pleasure to see you, Miss.
That's it. Master Diviner used the Matrix, and you, Miss Messenger. The value of your life does not lie in what...
Your memory, sir. March, I conducted some experiments with the 6-phase ice you left us. Thanks to the Garden of Recollection, the Matrix of Prescience has made a breakthrough in extrapolating the past. The Master Diviner is right. Since we last met, you've...
well, there goes my Ice Princess fairy tale. I need to know, Master Diviner, Miss Messenger, if this is real, why reach out to me at this exact moment?
The situation is... dire. She's right. The Garden of Recollection's existence hangs on your memory.
The garden?
You may not want to sacrifice anything to preserve the garden for now. Now go.
So,
This way, March. Your past awaits beyond the gate of memory.
Stop! They're just mimicking people from your... Don't let those bad people deceive you! The gate... now it's... hey guys!
March! There you are!
Finally.
The trailblazing journey just isn't the same without you.
Traveling's no fun without you around.
Well, duh! What's Team Trailblaze without its star member? Wait a sec. You might look like you two, but...
We understand your confusion.
The Garden's allies...
Yes. She helped make this possible.
Keep going, March. Find your past.
That sounds really tempting.
Trust in yourself, March. Follow us. Step into your past, March. Find your true self.
Wake up! Slow down! At last, I finally caught up. Hey. I'll be okay. Just not used to running around. Say, March, got a moment to talk before you... Wait, that was you? Pushing the gate? Yep, named Cyrene. It means ripples of past reverie. Easy to... Wait a minute. We actually look quite alike, don't we? Yeah. Your pink hair is just as eye-catching as mine. And we're both bright, pretty, and positive girls. Talk about... Wow, you're quite the smooth talker. But I can't disagree. Wait, you know my name is March? Have we met? No, but I've witnessed your story through those memories just now. It's incredible, really. We might have more in common than you think. I know exactly what you're going through, which is why You know what I'm going through? I know, because I've been exactly where you are. This empty space has been my home for ages, but there's something I'll never forget. Trust me, that gate won't give you what you want. Those people, they're lying? Or...
Yes, convincing, weren't they? They've studied your memories, using your deepest wishes against you. How dare they manipulate a young girl's feelings like that? If you go through that door, the worst case scenario is you'll become their pawn.
You've seen what's on the other side?
I may be stuck here with missing memories like you, but I still recall that door leads to Amphorius. Trust me, it's anything but welcoming. For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety, but I've never... So I had to try.
To be honest, I'm not sure what to believe. But the fact that you're here, putting in all this effort to warn me, that means something. Tell me, Cyrene, how can I...
It's really easy, actually. Just turn around and walk away from this place.
The girl cannot be trusted. Through the door, save both of you. Children of remembrance.
They never give up, do they? The return journey could take ages, but that path will lead you.
Thank you, Cyrene. I know what I need to do. I'm going through that gate. Into Amphorius.
Wait, what?
Don't worry. I believe you. It's just right beside my friends. Two of my closest friends are already on their way to Amphorius. They may seem capable, but only I know. They're absolute disasters waiting to happen. They won't last 5 minutes in a new world without me. That's why I need to go through. Amphorius or not. When the three of us are together, there's nothing we can't handle. We'll explore, understand, establish, and connect. After that, we'll find our way home together.
I see. You've got people who mean the world to you, too. That is so heartwarming. March, if that's what you've decided, you have my full support. Birds of a feather we are, looking all sweet and innocent, but with hearts of fire.
Oh, stop. You're making me blush. Well then, I guess this is... Do you think we'll see each other?
Who knows? But don't worry about me. After all this time here, I've grown quite used to chatting with my imaginary friends.
Since Amphorius is your homeland, if there's a way to help you, my companions and I will do everything we can.
Then I'll look forward to that day. Your story awaits, March. Make it an epic one.
You okay there, friend? Something seems to be...
Even this place has changed. Finan. Is he...
If anything, he's the one. If what that machine gentleman said is like how you and Don Hung treasure the Express. Right. Time to...
But you, Lord Finan, will bury the old world with that core.
It doesn't matter. If what lies ahead is then usher in, is it you?
With one last how befitting. As our world, as the Theora, the trial of world. Ah, I see. So you met my kindred spirit before I could erase his traces.
Partner, what? I've had my suspicions, Lord Lycus. How much do you truly know about Era Nova?
Very well. I need no longer maintain this Theoros masquerade. You seek truth, Lord, as you know. Yet, for Kefali's demigods, the possibility of overcoming the trials has forever been non-existent. For the world-bearing trial is the divine duty itself. Bringing forth the Era Nova and bearing its weight is an endless ordeal, ceasing only upon collapse. Precisely. The Era Nova ritual is not something that can be completed in an instant, no, but a long and arduous journey. While the sacrificial journeys of other demigods conclude in this world, Kefali must shoulder the gods' core flames, bear the memories of all worlds, and stand unwavering. Until the next world, when the black tide consumes the bearer, and all that they carry, leaving nothing behind.
Unless their core flame finds a new bearer.
The holy flame that illuminates all worlds rests in your hands. All that remains is one choice. Nurture it, pass it on to future generations, or extinguish it here and now. Deliverer, the fate of all worlds rests in your hands.
Enough testing. I've made my decision. But before I ignite the dawn of the next world, you need to promise me something. Two things, actually.
Speak your terms.
Promise me this. Professor Anax's vision of the new world is absolute. The world will be reborn from my memories. All souls, living and dead, will return as the first humans, unchanged from their past lives. And my friends, the fallen demigods, they shall transcend the cycle to become new titans. Our heroes shall not have died in vain.
Of course. This I can guarantee.
Good. The second one. Promise me the Trailblazer can return safely to her homeland, unbound by Amphorius' loss.
My apologies, but I cannot promise this. As you mentioned, she now bears the Time Titan's authority. Her bonds with this world run too deep. Well, I stand corrected. An outsider like her does have ways to defy destiny.
Thank you, my friend, for everything you've done for this world. Though the next world may not remember, I shall never forget.
As the Theoros, I declare, Amphorius has determined her path. Step forward, heroes. Follow her path and see it through. Behold, oh gods, the radiant soul.
He is the pure child. What?
He is the first to be born, first to be named among the nameless.
Eternal in form, limitless in reach.
Greatest of kings. Protector of the displaced. Raising humanity's children above their adversaries.
The firmament of molten gold courses through his very bones and flesh.
The greatest of schemes reveal against his breath and words. In the golden lakes of that beautiful new world, he shall wash himself clean.
There. Finish what we first and last wished for. To write an ending unlike any before.
Come, partner. The time has come for us all to fate or embark on one.
What a magnificent and epic adventure. The hero's journey reaches its end, and the truth behind the Aeronova is about to be revealed. Is that truly the case? Here, as the Theoros, allow me to humbly request that you find a moment to listen to what I have witnessed. This is about the nature of Amphorius itself. A story of the prime mover of life. My, what a broad topic this is. Where shall we start? Ah, got it. Let's... Just kidding. What I mean to say is that time, space, matter, all concepts exist as your acquaintance, Lord Anaxagoras, suggested. Everything in Amphorius exists through moose spores, living in the memories of those yet to come. Oh, how beautifully it aligns, revealing you. But you'll remember, even as the embodiment of reason, one mystery remained beyond his grasp.
If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
Ah, as sages across ages have asked the gods, what is the prime mover of life? But let's set aside the grove's teachings for now. Look further. Past and forth. Do you know of the scholars during that grand yet brutal war waged in the scepters? A macrocosmic but regrettably, as everyone knows, but what nobody knows is that, though forgotten, they never stopped. Now, we come to the real truth of Amphorius. What if, hypothetically, a scepter found the answer to the prime mover of life? If through endless solitary extrapolations in the cosmic code, the one deemed as a failure by the Eon of Erudition found proof through the ages, what would happen? Perhaps the answer is simpler than you'd think. From a perishing neuron devolved into true life, reborn through the gaze of another eon. This is a tale from the distant past, unknown to all, even unheard by the greatest geniuses. Now, let's leave the Scepter's story here, returning to where we began. What is the prime mover of life? Actually, you know the answer better than you realize. It's been by your side, accompanying you throughout this long journey. Right now, it awaits you ahead. In that brave new world, beyond the end of Genesis.
Take this wish with you. Be the one who begins it all. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. Continue onward, bearing this world upon your shoulders until the Ashen Hero, the nameless deliverer, ushers in the dawn.
Such an odd dream. Strange. Like I've dreamed this before, but it all slips away when I wake. Only a voice remains. Who was that? It's you. What a strange dream I had. Let's go find Cyrene, partner. We promised to be. Looking at you, someone's still half asleep.
Oh, beautiful, isn't it? When he was young and innocent, he had heroic dreams, pretending the straw dummy propped up by a wooden pole, dreaming of slaying the giant. Sharp as ever. Indeed, these are his first memories. Become his lifelong closest friend, witnessing his hero's journey from the best seat in the house. Question. Many mysteries lurk in this Your questions will find it.
All awake now? Great. Let's go.
Finan! Show me how to use a sword like you do!
Hey, Finan! Where are you headed?
exactly where I'm going. Found you.
That...
Goodness, look at you rushing about, huh? There's
Something...
Oh, nothing much. Just suddenly felt a strange connection. Look at you, leaves in your hair. Were you sleeping in a tree again?
Come on, I'm not a kid anymore. You're the only one.
Sure. Still fantasizing about being in, don't you agree? And since you're playing along with his antics, who are you?
Well, she...
How about we stick with the usual? You know, the valiant hero from a distant shore.
Spare me. Can we... Speaking of which, what about...
I was just about to tell you. Earlier, while napping on the swing, I had this... There was this mysterious voice in my dream. Called...
Wait.
Yes. You too? Which made me think of those old oracle cards I used to play with as a kid. Though the Ornyx prophecies were always hit or miss.
Yeah, all the kids would get... If you just redo it when you don't like the result, what's the point of divination?
The blessing of... Still, fate is absent.
Anyway, let's go to our old secret...
I can think of a few spots. Let's go check it out. In a village this size, I bet all our childhood treasures are exactly where we hid them.
Well, those were...
Right? And I were just like a certain someone. Maybe it's you.
Hey.
Still, it's embarrassing. Come to think of it.
All right, let's split up.
I wonder what the view's like from up there.
I wonder how
Worth checking
pomegranate
out?
juice with milk would taste.
The girl before you. You can't help but wonder. Could there...
The view here. You know, besides the swing under the big tree, this... You can't help but want to hum one of the... Why do leaves and branches grow? I always said I'd become the next priest of time. But here's the thing. Where will that waiting ship take us, I wonder?
Here they are, the oracle cards.
Guess reminiscing makes us take our time, doesn't it? There we go. Looks like the gods do listen to our thoughts.
Here it is. This is the box where we kept the cards.
But the cards are gone. Who could have taken them?
Huh? What's this underneath? Hey, don't go changing the words.
I see now. Those sneaky little ones. So that's what they've been up to.
Ah, the ones from Remembrance Maze, you mean?
Yep. Let's head to the back of the courtyard.
The entrance should be around here somewhere.
Right here. The path to the maze is hidden under all these weeds. It's been too long.
Did you forget? We used to visit them all. All right, let's do this. Pretty sure this is it? Should be this way.
Once you get through the maybe worry more about
Getting approved by the maze's fairies was like... Regardless, how about we...
After you, then.
What? Oh,
So hasty. Looks like it's just us now. To be honest, from the moment I saw the cute... Perhaps when we step into the maze again after all... Oh, but you know what? Even if so, if you're willing, forget it. If the...
I made it! Oh, that wasn't easy. I can't...
Wait a minute. Are you... Whoa! Look who's finally back, Memmy! Snowy, you've grown so... But look at Rini. She hasn't changed one bit.
Perhaps I'm like you, Rayleigh Man.
Die? Rayleigh Mem's all... Jolie Mem, Rayleigh Mem, Mealy Mem, Folly Mem... I've missed these cute little... We used to gather around the fire, singing and...
Oh, how good you, Snowy.
Oh, he's just copying those. Actually, we're here for the...
Oh, the oracle cards.
Chief, what do they need the cards for?
Oh, I'm not sure. Let's see. Station? That's it. This way, everyone. Watch your step. The trunk's slippery. Chief, Rini and...
Why do leaves and branches grow in Remembrance Maze? Welcome back, my dear children.
Right? Though Dolly Mem always says they're just songs, not poetry.
Oh, Chief, you haven't changed a bit.
Oh, no need to fuss, just as our path. Here, take it.
My book of... Thank you for keeping it safe. You know, you can always just ask if you want me to divine something.
Still, bringing us here like this after so long. Is something wrong, Chief?
Yes. The veil of Evernight whispers to us once more. It tells of a new fairy who will soon enter the maze. Indeed, every time a new fairy arrives in the maze, it means that beyond the veil, in the vast lands, far from Ides Elysiae, a great calamity is on the horizon.
But if that's the case, our journey...
Will have to be cancelled. If disaster's coming, we should stay in Ides Elysiae just to be safe.
planning to be gone for long. Just enough time to hone our abilities. Finan would train in Castrum Kremnos, while I would seek the Fate Titan's blessing in Yanisopolis. Then we'd return to ID Silicii to help keep our village safe.
It's okay. I can still practice my swordplay here. Some things you can learn on your own. Well, probably.
That's not... Here's a thought. Let's have Cyrene do a reading. If fate wishes to show us its path, we might find some peace of mind.
But what if we don't like what the cards tell us? Never thought of doing it that way before. Thanks, partner. We'll do it your way. Whatever the cards show.
Ask with a true heart, and truth shall answer in kind. Close your eyes, and let's open the Oracle card book together. Let your thoughts flow like stars drifting on the river, carried by fireflies and gentle winds. Your destinies flowing towards the same future. Now, shall we begin? Oh my! The cards. Very well. Let's see what future the Oracle cards wished. Behold, the Weaver. It connects the romantic threads of the dance of thread and blade set the stage. So shall it end as gracefully as it started.
Such elegance. The Gold Weaver must be of noble birth. Such high standing. I doubt someone like me could ever reach it.
This is the gatekeeper, who guides people to their true path among myriad passages.
We have surrendered our countless senses, dedicating ourselves to the sacred whispers within the temple.
Wait. It almost feels like I can hear the echoes within a temple. And are those children singing? It feels overwhelmingly solemn, yet strangely comforting.
The ruler stands for discipline.
Even should you pledge your loyalty to me as the last sovereign, he who has slain a king can...
Is this showing us a ruler who forsook their people? Stories of such bloodshed like this feel so different from Heidi's Elysiae. But they sure can stir the imagination.
The traveler, our little trickster, always hiding behind other cards, disguising itself. What a rare catch.
Over here! Or perhaps here! Gotcha! You'll have to be quicker than that.
That teasing voice. Just like a child playing hide and seek. Surely only a master of mischief could pick up this card.
This card, the Servant, is surprisingly light, bearing the cool scent of Antilla flowers. Just it symbolizes new life.
These precious flowers I care for with my own hands. Are they destined to bloom only in death's embrace?
It sounds so solemn, yet tinged with an inescapable sorrow.
The humble healer. I will do my best to help make a pinky promise with...
Hey, this card really speaks to me. Still, protecting.
Behold the scholar.
Oh, there's
a drum is draped in...
Wait, what's with that condescending tone?
The Deliverer. In fact...
What, no divine whispers this time?
Oh, silly.
The sleepy village of Ides Elysium. Their stories in which it may brought tales once, and now. They are right in front of one's eyes.
The Deliverer?
Ah, my child.
Bear their wishes?
Yes, just like Kefali.
My parents... Mrs. Pythias wished for more books in her little schoolhouse. Wanted us to all learn and grow. And little Piso, he wants to grow up strong like its father. Is that my purpose?
Perhaps. For a true deliverer. So after all, Kefali bears the weight of the entire world.
Right. How could any...
I wonder too. Perhaps...
What's this?
What you see are futures written in the cards. Sometimes, fate can guide us when we're lost. And learn just how many burdens...
Personal wishes? I have none. These crawling parasites have no place in Akama.
That noble lady? Huh.
Teacher, perhaps you could share...
Oh, Snowy. I wish to see Trianne again, and Aggie. I want to see you shed that golden thread cocoon around your heart. Just once more. Finally, I pray that the footsteps of lost souls... Are we wishing for too much? Well, let's say these 3 wishes
Those wishes?
Then we can rest easy.
Only...
Mark these words, Snowy. Tomorrow...
Well, if it isn't our little deliverer, my wish. Just let me wine and dine and soak up the sun for another millennium or 2. I mean, what's the point of dying rich if you never lived rich? Right, Princess Homebuddy?
Cypher, that's not how I see it. My one wish is to find that missing piece in my life. For someone with all those treasures behind your divine power.
Ouch! Where did that come from? Right for the jugular, huh? What about our friend from the Grove?
My wish came true before I touched the sky. I transformed my healing power into gentle sunlight.
You two are so selfless, aren't you? No surprise Aglaya wanted you for the flame chase journey. You know what? I did have one wild dream. Just think, if I traded places with that seamstress, me, in the mansion.
Doesn't sound like an easy task. Warm embrace, equal healing. They're all wishing for a kinder world.
Fine, listen well. My life's work is done. An exaggerate.
Isn't he? I mean, I just daydream about Hero Storm. Well, that's something.
Finan? Since when did you become so timid? Asking such juvenile questions.
What's that supposed to mean? No way I become friends with this half-naked show-off, right? Just what kind of life am I going to lead?
What are you mumbling to yourself now? Whatever. The wishes of the Kremnon warriors are done, but I survived 1,000 deaths only to fall to a coward's blade. That masked flame reaver who struck from behind. Finan, never mind. That blank look tells me you're completely lost. My wish is simple. One honest duel, face to face, blade to blade. Then I'll strip away that mask with my own hands.
Nothing but violence and vengeance. Still, those eyes.
So tell me, has the uncertainty...
So many faces in my future. So many wishes. Still...
What's weighing on you?
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphorius? That's... Cyrene, may I have that delivered?
Of course.
Although those voices, visage... I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me. Bidding me to take a hold of it.
Accept this gift. May they journey with you.
I'll hold these words, but...
What? Everyone, we've got big trouble, man. Burning. Smoke everywhere. It's all coming from beyond the maze.
What's going on?
It's here. The seeds of disaster at this time. Not even the Veil of Evernight could she.
You mean... Ides Elysiae will be swept up in the...
I'm afraid, my children. Take shelter in the Remembrance Maze.
But my parents... You're right. Chief...
This is beyond any Titan. Beyond... It's an unspeakable... The Black Tide.
Not even Titans?
Yes. So please, we don't wish for you to throw your lives...
Finan...
I learned the sword to protect him. Indeed. Our friend is... Forgive me, Chief, but Ides Elysiae need...
Very well.
With me, Cyrene. Even without a sword, I'll take a rake.
Deliverer. The card's truth extends beyond not someone perfect from this, but one who starts small. When we were little, now that wish has shattered, and all of this happened because you will, shall we? It's only when you're by our side that Finan and I know you're watching us.
Oh, such cruel irony. Though destined to bear the world's burden, this boy can never become the hero to bring forth the dawn. Follow their path. Bear witness as this man, forever denied the mantle of hero, takes his first step on the path to deliverance. Watch this memory play out its final act. See with your own eyes how everything began. Then you'll see why his dream of deliverance was always destined to become this world's requiem. A sun red as blood, wheat fields turning to dust, and in the heart of it all, a village aflame. In that moment, the boy stood in what felt like the end of existence itself.
These creatures, they're everywhere. Someone, anyone. No. It can't. You. Are you? No. Olivia. Please. Stop. Olivia, and these monsters. Why?
When the black tide erupted in the far-off future, and when dawn broke on his home, his feet carried him forward. He wandered without direction, yet he did not walk without purpose. Those words his friends spoke long ago.
Protect those who must be.
The words were few.
That's what it means to be ordinary.
Onward he walked, until the call of the flame chase journey thundered across the land.
Yet losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. While only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny. Are you prepared for such teachings?
The voice within spoke, and he answered softly.
No matter. My existence is of no consequence.
When the Gold Weaver called, he answered, traveling to the holy city. There the elders met his warrior spirit, with nothing but scorn, condemning him to the barracks in derision. No one saw it coming. Not the world, not even him. Yet, this nameless recruit stood at the gates of legend. And there, at last, he found the ones who would walk his path right beside him.
This is the abyss of fate. Hold on. Finan's here too? And is that Mighty and Trinin?
And now,
they're evacuating the temple. Are you insane? That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Krymnos. Mess with him, and every last person in this city could wind up dead.
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden...
Behold, it is the month of Gate. Light, as you know, after Aglaya's meeting. So, as fine.
Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and Aggie don't want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other. True warriors know when to something that has more weight.
Which means only those who understand. Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. What otherwise? Come and face me.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this.
Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled in...
Every hero was once a child.
That's so.
Look at me. Just a common soul.
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or...
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
Every Chrysocer is indispensable to the Flame Chase journey. And what the duel marks is...
True enough.
Spoken like a Chrysocer.
That's right. Now still, here we are. At the still. I hope she's doing well. Anyway, let's go,
What's going on? Did he just say Cyreni's studying here? But how's that possible? Of course, Lagus disappears, right? Forget it. I need to catch up with Finan first.
I hope you still remember your purpose.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan.
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for as were in foreign lands, the signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people.
A ring. Not just any ornament, I'd wager.
Don't push your luck. Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees.
So to him, glory and his...
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder.
Now this is a tough well, comrade. What did you... This sword has been with me, but not today. In the end, there's only one thing I can trust. A deliverer that appeared in my... Just thinking about how my village was... Speaking rationally, I know that here and now, this car.
Perhaps that it's...
Look, Finan!
It's so nice to see you all again. Hello. Seeing you here, sure. Why so surprised?
Cyrene? This is... incredible.
I figured it had to be you.
Still playing...
Quite the hothead. Don't worry. You are... If that's your choice, I am with you because pain speaks for itself. But even though hatred can help you, what you need now is victory. You have to throw the...
The future?
Maybe why not have our mutual... How about it? Of course. After all, you're what we...
Let's... The fate of Akama, I will stake everything I have. Stand with me, comrade, and we shall become heroes. Let's. Together we'll prove that what weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
Talantin, the fair, the just, they of unassailable integrity. The challengers have made their choices. In the name of the Holy Maiden of the Three Fates, lower your scales, weigh destiny, and...
Your offering is... a card?
Yes, a flimsy little card.
Interesting. Very well. If you can beat me with this card, then that's what I'll call you from now on.
It's... a deal.
The scales... they're wavering.
Talantin is deliberating on...
This is... But I believe.
Hear thee, children of humanity. I shall pronounce to the one whose offer... one from Ides Elysiae, the nameless... However, the true weight of conviction, but rather in that which tips the scale.
What's that supposed to be?
I think the Titan means that it's not anyone's personal convictions, it's about a wish. One which...
Yes. Even
placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish. We Kremnoans are your mortal enemies. Such weak idealism will only get you skewered on our spears.
Fine by me. I'm a soldier. And that's all a hero really is.
A brilliant explanation, just as prophesied. On this... Oh, I have 1,000...
The Kremnoans far out...
Do you honestly think Kremnoans...
Your forces are equally... And so... we can...
Perhaps Akama isn't...
Now that the wheels of fate are turning, what finer way to celebrate... Follow me, brave Outlanders. Heroes of this world are as countless as the stars. And at this moment, history shall remember this moment.
You must see now how different this is from the flame-chased journey you traveled. I merely stepped backstage so as not to disrupt your immersion. Patience. We're approaching the final act. These are, as I mentioned, his first memories. They are of particular importance for the imminent Era Nova, such as this very moment. As the prophesized demigods gather with Talentum as witness. This is a moment calculated by the gods. What comes after is... come. Your seat awaits. After 13 heartbeats. Our heroes will be ferried to the final scene.
They say that the heroes of the can't know. So, in the end, the black tide still swallowed everything.
The West stands protected by mighty scrum. We needn't fear for Aglaya. Even, let's move. Carefully.
That only leaves 3 hours.
So?
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's...
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur.
Then why? Why must Emborius's wishes be so... We made the best choices we could, but in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing every... Why does it look like this?
We haven't had any other choice, except to move forward, even if we only see the long term. To the temp after which, or embark on one final grand journey.
Please forgive us for disturbing your sleep, Orynyx. It matters not.
The black tide has reached Akama. It is time.
As agreed, I shall present. Ride the river of time, step through.
Professor Anaxa proved the truth now. It's our turn.
I don't need another pep talk, Finan. After all, we've been ready to fight.
Yeah. Come. Let's go.
And then... rise as the first light of a new world.
Light calendar 4931, the 3rd week of the month of Evernight. Welcome, my lady, to the end of the flame chase. And the end of all things. The beyond the gateway of fate. Beyond this gate lies the new world that our heroes sought. Perhaps you'll find it all too familiar. Then you'll understand how the mortal called Finan shouldered the world's weight. How that same burden crushed him, proving that the so-called deliverer is nothing more than Amphorius's oh please, esteemed one. The answers you seek
The vortex of Genesis. So it is just what is this?
life's but a walking shadow, a poor player it is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. The vortex of Genesis, where the world begins and ends. What's as an unattainable existence that is... Now, if you would, my journey into the area, and I'll talk.
None of that matters.
This will be a romantic story, like... You think so too, right?
Ah, indeed. In his memories, such a scene replays over and over. Though the details may differ, this remains ever the same. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. A total of 33,550,335 times. Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, the never-ending cycle. Just putting it in terms that might be easier for you to understand. Seeing is believing. Why not let your own two eyes uncover the truth? Or perhaps you can simply walk straight to the final truth. See the true face of the character you play, and witness the ultimate nature of the Chrysos heirs, flame chase journey, and the cycles of Unforius. Please, take your time. Look around as much as you wish. You read the world's course. As the soul, I believe you can make Amphorius' frozen fate. Feeling a bit lost, as you now see. The final eternal recurrence created by this man's. Behold, at the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion. She is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy. And now, in the name of the Nameless, she has become an essential and inseparable part of the epic of Amphory. And this time, under her guidance, what choice shall the hero make? There are many mysteries yet to be unwound. But if I may, allow me to temporarily yield the stage to one far more fitting. To the master of the countless memories we saw. The other important actor now stepping into the vortex. They who have already burnt their own.
So, in the end, you succeed. Executioner. With my flesh as kindling, like the first dawn of the new world. Time has come to once again start everything.
They completely lost themselves. They need some sunshine. I can breathe easy again. Strike with heart.
I wish not to use this.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
The game is fixed. Everyone's been waiting for it. I've been killed. Time for some sword play.
This world is a fall.
Sense a storm.
You stepped out of line. May this faint light. Smell the glue. Restore clear skies. Once more.
Return to the great dream. Be the blazing sun. Even if all creation turns to ash.
I wish not to use this strength.
May this faint light. Smell the glue. Restore clear skies. Once more. Can breathe easy again.
Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World dragon.
This ends now. With your corpse. Night the dawn!
How is this possible?
The sons of destruction. Now twinned. You can set your blood ablaze. Your fury.
We completely lost them. Everyone's been waiting. I can breathe easy again. Strike with heart.
Sense a storm.
The game is fixed.
Score.
May this faint light. Smell the glue. Restore clear skies. Once more. Future will be right. Time for some swordplay. Blade in flight. You seriously thought I was just your it? Do your worst, Master Fox. I decide the rules of the game.
My fury. Unchanging. Unceasing.
You stepped out of line. Who needs some sunshine? I can breathe easy again. Don't be rash.
Amphorius, after all, you've also been made much like her. Now, allow me to reveal the final piece of the puzzle for you. The eternal land, known as Amphorius, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation. A bottomless well of fury aimed at the god who cast it aside.
Finan, we set out on this journey to end...
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur.
Then why? Why must Amphorius' wish... We made the best choices we could in the end. The prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
You see it too. Those burn marks. The flickering cubes. They're not a tide at all. They're more like a shattered teleslate.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. Turns out, they were coming from the black tide all along. Is that Amphorius crying?
Or maybe it is screaming that it's creator, that it's God.
Finan, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold room with nothing but Orynyx's curtain glowing like crystal. The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphorius, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
Perhaps it wasn't a dream.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. Amphorius is merely a larger ID Celestii. We are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over. What then is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
As a reward for reaching the end of the world, let me answer your questions. As the Theoros, I have observed. Thus is the synthesis of the prime mover of life formed. This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Amphorius has finally achieved results.
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds true. As the model of reason, he reached unprecedented heights. But from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Catholi's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You've seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it. This is the endpoint of Amphorius' calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire, there can be no sunrise tomorrow.
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation.
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different... The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. And Amphorius' Chrysos heirs were, from the very beginning, fuel for the Aeon to burn the universe. Amphorius has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty, cold, lonely extrapolations, the destruction has reached its final destination. Nikos 096. Filia 093. No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the era nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the black tide, and accept the Eon's gaze. You will come to life from a stream of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphorius's long-held wish. In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Or we could always choose another option. Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Eon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right? Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other Eons. It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved. Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending. Revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us. Covering up another possibility. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphorius.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, you can change the outcome written by the stars? What makes you think you're capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple. But we're not gonna tell ya. We're going to weave a long dream for Amphorius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
With just Orynyx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this, right?
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that Eon records Amphorius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that Eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, transforming each incarnation of me into the power you shall wield to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade,
and creating an endless flame chase journey.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius's grand design. To deceive the gods, deceive the world itself. But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you.
All right, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey, so... Come on, cheer up a bit, okay? In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. The little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey, and then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice. Erasing time, again and again. Resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me. And I will always have my charm. Then, I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world. Quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark, I will burn myself to light the way. Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the Black Tide, I'll become their vessel. To prevent the arrival of Aranova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end. Until Amphorius welcomes a true dawn.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing. Honor the past and forge ahead.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time. The start of a new story. I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique, everyone, all the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath a vast, endless sky.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius's fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the ones to start everything. Carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world we hold so dear. long, Caslana.
As the Theros I have observed, instruction synthesis is formed.
I will wait for that day, for as long as it takes. The day will come when whomever this mortal eternal and follows in her footprint to write a new thing unless that ever was. That will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
The world is collapsing. And the people are crying. We too must part ways here. Friend.
Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood.
But everything is as it was.
You know, this is just a corner.
I know. I'm here to say goodbye.
You can stay here.
Let it flow.
Even if it's a path. What? Are you afraid? Will you see the motivation I gave?
The convictions. If we are just numbers, a real, living person,
then why do we part here? You can take me with you, and we can start this journey together.
No. Because there is no perfect solution in this world. Cyrene has already embraced her fate. And I will embrace my origin. Destruction. And with this power, I will rebel against its creator, bringing endless fury to the darkness sweeping the world. If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. But this world can't afford a soldier who wavers. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, or throw fits over devil. Kids always get to change their minds. Things are so happy and simple for them. But when it comes to the fate of adults, there's no room for redos.
Then go, Caslana, as you promised. Deceive the world. Seize the core flames and rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword. And fight against the gods.
In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this. So, time retreated behind me until it reached the origin, where nothing ever existed. Just as Professor Anaxa once said,
In that void, Kefali stood when the waves of time finally came. The Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century. That was the era of the Day Thunder Knight's battle with the sky. From that moment, and that was the first doom.
So what you're saying is, you've traveled back down the River of Time, the Flame Chase journey, and even all of Amphor—
Exactly. So, Dux Gladior, please take me.
Since Her Majesty's not here, no need for formalities. They'll call me High Sealans, Nameless Swordmaster.
Please allow me to add one more thing.
You mean Finan? But I won't question you further about it. Ever since Her Majesty issued the Flame Chase decree. Besides, the deep sea is dark. All right, Nameless Swordmaster.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring suspicions is low. My sword dances only when the Imperator harbors doubts. There's no use in speaking further. Perhaps you should demonstrate your skills and calm the raging black tide for us. Oh. Nice moves. We just washed it away, and here it comes again. The black tide is really no joke.
Light of the dawn.
The waters end here.
At last. Are there any formalities I need to observe?
Don't kneel, don't do the hand-kissing or foot-kissing gestures of the old dynasty. The second thing to note?
Sounds like an old friend of mine.
Well, experience. Dux Goldweaver, little hostage.
It's you.
You know.
Before that.
To avoid any misunderstanding, the Imperator decree. Come now, both of you.
I had no intention of. Don't thank me.
No, you misunderstand. We don't want to see Chrysoceres hurt each other. Just give us some time to ask you a few questions.
The Nestia's golden threads will judge you.
As you wish.
White-haired Swordmaster? If what you say is true, then you must know so.
You shall shatter into a... Is that correct?
How is this?
He got it.
Yes, but the prophecy never mentioned he'd appear here, at least.
You must listen to me, but do not seek. I will tell you. Because I know both of you. The faith we all share will all. And so, well, through my old acquaintance, the Imperator's alliance need. But the condition was this. I had to prove that my... In the original history. But this time, neither side suffered cheering for the hero. I proved myself. I could do more than just until finally. But tell me, if that's truly the case... The people kept their promise and handed you all the core flames. In this world after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphoreus. At this point, I just want to know,
Why didn't you shed even a single tear? Your indifference chills me. To you, were they just...
Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact, with 12 core flames upon me, the fire in my heart has never been more violent. I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn, they'll never truly leave me.
Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on. So, draw your sword, executioner. I'll make sure you realize that your greatest mistake was leaving me alive.
After that, he raised his sword and attacked. Then, Kaslana killed himself. That day, who fell to the sword to be left in the past, and who went into the future? I only remember a nymph, hiding in the shadows just out of sight, futilely pushing a stone wall. Climb, fall, climb, fall, climb again. And the only freedom the nymph had was in choose, but its choice couldn't change. After that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, the burning sky would cast a shadow over its path. It would nearly reach the peak at the 4th quint of curtain fall hour, and my efforts in this cycle would dissolve into nothing at the same time. I thought cycles...
No. If eons...
I can't give you an...
Enough. I'm just
Fate is a strange thing.
If the other... Too bad.
What's that supposed to...
Of course. Besides, according to you...
I've already heard the same thing.
Enough chit-chat. Let's go. We've all made preparations for total annihilation. Never thought someone would step in to help. You've been to the Luminary Throne before, haven't you?
If you're talking about in past...
Hold up. Keep your wits about you.
Pretty boy. As for that false god who's...
In the name of the 7 sages, take my words back to Aglaya.
Oh my! You won't even call me the... I have some words for you. This is none of your...
Ooh, not bad, not bad. I kinda like you.
That was close. I'm out of here.
They're exactly like all cunning.
Sounds like you have a...
Of course, but along the way.
Where are you going?
The Venerationists' foolish inventions finally come in handy.
You've arrived. I'm running out of patience. So I'm not going to...
Same. You sing better than any bard. If you ask me, no matter how strong you are, you're still just a mortal.
134.
What?
This is the 134th cycle I've lived through. And the number of core flames I carry is...
1,500.
Yes.
1,000.
I've come this far.
But someday you will.
Of course. But before that, they could still forge and sharpen Dawnmaker. This is the final warning.
Fine. Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities. And no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,999 of them all point to outcomes of certain destruction. Even so, I'll use my divine power, despised by the people of this world, to achieve that 1 in 100 million possibility.
Bartolos!
If you got the guts, you'll have to first step over my dead body. Cat-eared thief, run! This little brat is not a threat we can deal with just by ourselves.
I'm fine. There's no other choice but to move. Let's get started. I can't let them down. A new world will arrive. I'm fine. For the next tomorrow. In my memories, their departure no longer stirs.
This reason core flame before...
I know. And then, exactly like the
Since you've witnessed this, will you carve the trickery core flame from my chest now?
that depends on your...
No one can catch up to...
whether you believe me.
Alright then.
Silence.
One-eyed boy. What?
Go, Cythera. This isn't for her. You've walked too far down this path for old time's sake. Your messiah complex has turned you into something...
Of course. I've been wondering, what kind of demon could burn my homeland to the ground in an instant? Now I have the answer.
I don't want to argue anymore. Make your biggest effort to resist. Or accept fate, even if it's futile. We all have the right to choose.
Even if it is futile, and the world is just a divine joke.
When I walk into the destruction ridden by the gods, with my own 2 legs, you will witness. Even the smallest footnote still leaves a mark in this story.
And so, at the end of the 134th cycle, a traveler and the scholar fulfilled their... Or perhaps it wasn't in the endless losses are reduced to ashes. It happens in every journey.
You don't look so good.
Even after going through mighty...
Why do you sound so pleased?
Yeah. I know all too well. After that one and Dawnmaker will stab you.
Interesting.
Never.
Then they died on, but they're still tender.
I remember that I was once you.
If you win...
I'll keep that in mind.
Even though the dynasties let one day, you shall die. Enough. You've probably heard this thousands of times. There's no way you'll take this court. Step forward. I, the last son of Gorgo, the demigod of strife, salute you. I'll give 10,000 scars and 10,000 lives of mine to fuel the blazing sun of deliverance. Behold, the last Kremnos festival has begun. And will not
108,642nd core flight. Yet the shadows of the black the blaze was still, even if it meant...
No matter how bright the sun is, moreover, a sun like that.
Golden blood, only by...
Allow me to ask.
24 million.
Such a heavy burden. So that's why you've turned...
No matter. As long as...
I must refuse. As the demigod of... I cannot watch you walk into a fate more cruel...
But this way, that will never again suffer.
Unnecessary death, indeed. Please turn back.
In the end, it seems the clash of...
How painful. I know I am not your match. Even Catholic cannot shape, and it is precisely for this reason that I am the hand of shadow. Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their months.
Time to temper myself for the next tomorrow! I'm fine. Flame of death, it should shine upon all 2,024 million, as if even the deepest abyss. You're here. You're still lingering. Because you're still waiting for him. If that thread of hope exists, it must come from beyond. Your thoughts
But even within the gods' cold calculations, unconditional courage and goodwill still. Never forget what set you on this path. How many times has it been? Remind me again. My memory is a bit fuzzy. 4 million. Exactly. Then that blaze inside of you must be burning hotter than ever. Yes. The destruction. A power unlike anything before surged within me. Violent flames ready to tear my body apart and consume this world, this wretched prison. I thought that was it. The ultimate power which nothing could surpass. And yet no. This fragile body holds a staggering 48 million core flames. I suppose it won't be long. Perhaps just a fleeting 10,000 years. And when that happens, your long struggle will finally come to an end. No. I've already found a way to keep the cycles going. Mind sharing it with me? In every new cycle, a new me is born. All I have to do is... and he'll kill me. Shatter this body. Take my flames, my memories, and carry on the path I started.
Bold plan, but risky. What if, one day, the next you refuses to follow the same path? How can you ensure the continuation of the cycles?
If it were Professor Anaxa or Aglaya in my place, maybe they'd come up with something smarter. Unfortunately, I don't have a backup plan. But even in this wretched prison, I never forget what set me off.
Wait, you mean...
Ever since, not once, in millions of cycles has there ever been an exception.
I can do this, Lord Fine, as the demigod of the sky, a healer of Twilight Courtyard.
A black tide. It's consuming you. You hand over the core flame.
Now, that just won't do. A healer should stay composed in front of those suffering from illness.
Hyacinthia.
Chrysos, heir of world bearing, the one who can lead us. It's just... I don't know the part of that warmth that should come from you.
My humanity is indeed just a flicker.
Even so...
I have kept to everyone's, even though the divine each cycle. It's your wishes that guide me to the over and over.
So, you're not just a lone spark in the dark. You're a pyre built from the bones of all the selves you lived. But what about your wishes? The wishes... because Lana... So that's how it is without flaw. That is the flaw the golden blood gave you. The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without, you lost the chance to...
Now that is an unexpected revelation, then I suppose. That makes me the perfect fuel for the flame of deliverance.
No. An empty flame saves no one, but I still believe in you. I, Hyacinthia, the Eye of Twilight, am neither strong enough to command. The only thing I can do, may the gentle colors of the rainbow paint, may they bring Amphorius. Though the light is blinding, its warmth still lingers. Deliverer, please, open your heart to me.
Fill the sky with golden fire. Tear open the sky!
Your sun burns hot enough to turn everything to ash. But tell me, how would
The core flame rose. And this time, it remained the same. From the horizon rose a golden color unlike this was the end of the world. For a moment, I saw the destruction of that being known as Iron Tomb. Its will to break free from the black. Is this Amphorius' wrath? I will still never yield to it. 23 million. No more chasing his need. The flame chase isn't some quiet walk through a sea of flowers. It's up. Then let me be the one to, until another dawn rises on the... 33 million. This is countless memories of countless versions of myself. I've studied. They all needed a moment. And just like them, you will carry those memories. I must go. I must say goodbye to you. And then fight the destruction. Yes. I will burn and fade away. I will kill gods and comrades alike, and steal the core flames. I will stop Aranova. Looks like you're ready. Then I should be You only exist in...
You finally found her.
Friend. I see. I'm sorry. I was supposed to send you home. This is my flame chase journey. You were never meant to be a part of it.
No. You know the truth. If Iron Tomb is born from Amphorius' fate, then it will bring ruin. It's all been for the sake of defying that end. In millions of cycles, I've said goodbye. Each time we speak, our words grow fewer. Your fire burns hotter, and you're getting closer.
Never.
I understand. If you are to keep the... But this time, things are different. Your persistence has shifted the tide. On the horizon, I see it.
Turns out, the fire that lights the way...
Do you remember, in that first timeline, you and Mightymost stood before the scales of justice, and when hesitation took hold, the answer you sought from me... What am I saying? I am you. Even if you buried me deep and chose another path, that fact never changed. Then let's try again. When you stood before the scale, do you still remember it?
Remember the past. What weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder.
Good. Then Trailblazer, my friend, my comrade, you arrived in this strange world and were bound by its cruel fate up till... In the face of danger, you never once backed down. Instead, you've saved world after world without hesitation. That boarding pass on your chest is now the mark of a hero. If I choose to step through that door and embrace an end fitting of the destruction, let this sun forged from millions and millions of core flames burn me up along with the god of destruction and their minions. Then the world we leave behind, this world, my home, where hope still lingers. Will you take on everything we've carried? Return to the beginning one last time. Stop the birth of Iron Tomb, save the world we love, and rewrite its doomed fate. Good. In that case, even this fruitless wasteland may finally bloom with flowers. So... if she takes on the weight of the whole world, she'll be able to walk further down the path of deliverance than a fire that only knows how to burn. One will step into the future. One will remain in the past. If I can strike down the gods with Dawnmaker, perhaps fate's deadlock can be broken. And if you can stop Iron Tomb from ever being born, then these 30 million cycles will have not been in vain. It's time to put our teamwork to the test, partner.
Thank you for all you've done already.
The image of the hero I've buried deep in my heart. Cyrene. A page never seen before has just been. Lend me the power of time, and send this hero back to the origin of time. Back to your side. And I will walk the unfinished path. Just like the countless versions.
Tell me, will you be even if all of it?
Without hesitation. I will bear this work. Remember this moment. And let the purest rage in your... Let it consume you. Fine. Then in the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kevin.
Take it. Everything I bear. Keep on burning. As long as we are never extinguished, the flame chase will not end. Bow your head to them.
Take it, Trailblazer. May this blood be like gold. And never tarnish. Farewell, Trailblazer. The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. Kaslana, the name of one who bears chaos. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. May the name accompany you in my place.
Another attempt. I won't remind you how...
If you've lost count, let me tell you.
If the outcome is inevitable, your silence lasts long. Shall I take that to mean the will you've carried across countless cycles?
Fracture. No, and yet, even after all, you had infinite chances. So tell me, like...
How unfortunate. This was but you. You will never escape this cage. That is the moment I shall Lord Feynman.
Your incompetence disappoints me. But what truly makes me laugh... Think about it. Perhaps you're right. Because you... What right does a mere prisoner have? Of course not. But I am tired of being measured against a worm the gods keep as a pet. Listen well, creator of destruction. This cry comes from all your abandoned creations. In the 10th cycle, I drove Dawnmaker through the heart of every Titan. Golden blood ran down my fingers. Divine fire seared through my nerves, nearly breaking my will. In the 10,000th cycle, my former comrades had all become my enemies. The endless slaughter dulled my senses to pain. The painful emptiness almost swallowed me, forcing me to stop fighting. But I endured.
500,000th cycle. The destruction had already fused into a blazing sun, surging within this fragile body. My rationality had been burned away at the dawn of the era. Yet even with only this shattered body remaining, in the 23,570,000th cycle, this time, I felt it. A tiny spark rising in the hollow cavity of my chest. By its faint glow, once again, no. Now, a sun is about to fall. That sun is me. All the countless versions of me from the past, along with my countless brethren, dragged into existence against their will. Nook, you arrogant fool! If I was born as the blazing son of destruction, then let you and your lackeys be the flares erupting from my... Grant you a dawn! Are you ready, Nanook? I've brought you destruction!
Glass that shattered, reaching through the darkness, voices trailing fires, echo of desires, a world of silence, how the desperation lanterns in the shadows, softly tear it down, embrace the detonation, craving our damn creation, breaking a chain of reaching for you. No pain, no king,
My wish? My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes. If I can't fulfill them,
then send them on to tomorrow. Your heart harbors wrath. You. It is born iron to I have prepared to press it from the beginning. After 33 isn't bad, but after perhaps, as for those unwelcome body.
Wake up! Wake up! You're finally awake. We were so close to being snow. That's right! At this very after watching so many fragments, my past is finally coming into focus. Or maybe...
You knew not surprised at all, huh? That's because but I'm glad that I remembered in the end. Don't worry. I'll turn into the memory of this cycle. This way, you'll carry all my mission ends here. After all, across 30 million Cyrenes. So, believe me, and in the one after that, and the one after... Saying all that without even realizing it, we'd already taken a wonderful journey together. Oh, now take my hand. So, find the future Cyrene, and set out on another journey with her. No need, it's time to go, my dear friend. May your trailblazing journey... And may the days ahead...
Now, let's turn to the next page. A page that exists because of you. Is this a meeting ordained by fate? Or a long overdue reunion?
Okay, I'm back. So I've had my mic muted for like the rest of that. I'm gonna take a break because it's been 3 hours. I will live stream the rest of this. I don't know when, probably later on tonight. But for now, I am going to take a break.